käy.
Hello, my name is Kati Pennanen and I am the principal in Kalasatama School, Helsinki, Finland. I have been doing the principal job for almost 18 years now, and this is my third school in which I am principal. And this is a bit different school than all the schools before this one, and I will tell you about it a little bit more briefly. The first question I need to make my opinions is that talk briefly about your school, its peculiarities, its limits, and what distinguishes it from the others in your opinion and what makes it unique. Well, Kalasatama School is a very young school. This school has been established in 2016 to a new neighborhood area in Helsinki, very near Helsinki, the city of Helsinki. And this school has been growing all these years and will continue to grow for many years from now on. And inside this school, there has been a special class school that has moved into this building at first, and then we have been starting to take the pupils from this local area to this school. So what we have been doing last years is a school building has been in process for a few years, and every year we get about 60 to 80 new pupils into our school, and which means that we are building and planning our school culture all these years, and we are not ready yet. It makes a lot of work for us to take care of the basic things and basic needs in education in every day. So my main priority at this time is to get enough teachers into our school and get all the places and learning spaces for all the children and build a trust between parents in this area. And every day we talk about how we want this school to be working and what is the school ethos and culture that we are building together in this our team organization. So this is what we are doing here at the moment and have been doing for the last years and will be doing for the next years. And of course now the COVID epidemic has made us a very big change into our regular school life for these last almost 2 years now. So this has been like coping through hard times for the last years, but I think we will make it, and someday we will be happy and the sun will shine into our school here. But what's the main thing is that we have pupils and children who are all the same. It doesn't depend any time or difficulties. Children are always the same, and they are now, and they have been, and they will be. And this will save our school, everyday school day, of course. What role does music play in your educational institution and why? Well, in Finnish school system we have this curriculum, and there are some mandatory amounts of music lessons in every class. So we will teach children these music classes. This is what we have to do. And of course, teacher will use music in their everyday learning and teaching with those capabilities that they have. But music is very important. We have a big music class in our school that it's full of instruments. There are pianos, guitars, ukuleles, drums, many things, and they are in use in every day. And we have been talking about the role of music and culture in our school, especially now when we have in focus these last years that we have been building the new school building and we have COVID and our school culture is changing all the time. So now we have begun to talk about that what music and art, what role do they have in our school? Because we think that we have the lack of it. There is not enough music and culture in our school because this is so young. And that will be the next step that we are going to build and make stronger in our school culture. And this is about the third question that lists the three major problems you encounter in the organization of your educational institution and what solutions, corrective measures, or strategies could be useful to change the situation. I think there are three main questions that we have among all this what I have told you. The first is that we feel that there is a little bit too much hurry in every school day. Teachers are so overwhelmed with their work, and they have to make plans, and they have to test so much, and they have to make the plans for all the special need children in everyday school. So that hurry takes time away from creativity, and the moment that you have to stay in your place and have a free mind and imagine what you would like to do and have new ideas and images that you will put into your teaching after that. So we don't have enough time to get this flow coming into our brains to make it more rich in the everyday life. And of course, there are also inclusive school systems, so we have many special need children in our everyday life, so the school day can be very hard. There could be a situation that some child screams in the classroom or runs away from the classroom, and the teacher just have to do something about it. So it doesn't matter if you start singing or playing something, because you have to stop it and help this child with these special needs. So this hurry and all these difficulties in everyday life in inclusive school might put the music and art sometimes aside, even though it might help if we could get it into the school lesson. It might also help. It could be the opposite influence. The second problem is this, that our school is so unfinished as a school. This ethos that we have in our school and this culture, we have to build many things beside the walls and roof and floor. We have to build the mental system in this school, that how we make our teamwork, how we cooperate, who are the people that work together with each other, and what materials and books do they use, in what floor do they study, what rooms do they use, do they go out, do they come in, do they have to give the phenomenal-based learning, and how about the digital learning? We have so many questions and things that we have to take care, and we have to build our mindset about how we think about our Kalasatama school. And we are part of the bigger school system in Helsinki and in Finland, and we have to cope with all of these demands that we get from many sides. And this is at this time in Finland, we talk all the time about this hurry and all these demands that we have at schools, that we don't need so many demands. We need more time to be here and face all these people and be at place and have this creative mind and be together and communicate with each other. And then the third main problem at this time, I think, is the evaluation system, that we have a very big curriculum in Finland, and we have to give evaluation for children. We have to give them grades and numbers, but the teachers think that it's very difficult at this time because the curriculum is so wide and it gives some freedom. Then it gives too much freedom that we don't know how to do it. And now they are making it better all the time from the government side. So if you want to give the grade good, which means, for example, number 8, in Finland, the scale is from 4 to 10, and 8 is good. So when do the child earn grade 8? Because we don't have a big test system like in many countries, that all the children take the same tests and then we can evaluate them. And it's very difficult. And we have to give a lot of time for teachers to learn about this new evaluation system and practice it and think about what kind of tools we use, how do we do it. We have been giving a lot of time to this. Last year, this year, next year we will, all the time. It's very difficult, and it takes a time away from the regular school, for example, music class sometimes. Okay, and what could be a useful change to change the situation? I think it would be easier for teachers if they have more clearer tools for all this. They could have simple tools to help the evaluation, and then they could give their total effort and all the time to teach children well. Because now we have to take the time from teaching that they can participate in some kind of big measurement evaluations for the whole country. So some people up there somewhere in government know how the children can learn things at this time. For example, like in mathematics, now we got this Karvi results, the National Institution of Evaluation for Finnish school system. They said that all the mathematics skills have been going down. Why? Because we have so wide curriculum and we have so many other things we have to do than teach children. So we all the times make new things that will take our time off from the basic learning situation in the classroom. And I think this is something that all the principals notice it at the moment, and this is what we talk about a lot at this time. This is kind of rough to say, but we think it's so. We have too much freedom, I think, from the basic side, because now somebody wants to measure everything from outside us and then tell us what we should do differently, and then we have to take more time away from teaching, so learn to make it the new way, and then we will see that, okay, again, we didn't get the most time for teaching. Is the music activity a potential solution for the over-mentioned problems? Well, music and the time for all the creativity, I think it's a very important way to get more time to enjoy learning, enjoy school, enjoy the cooperation between people in the school building and all the interaction between people. It helps the schools to build their yhteenkuuluvuus, cohesion, belonging together, and they build the school ethos and the story that we belong into this community, this school, this is our story, we belong to this, and together we are stronger, and together we create all these wonderful things that are more than the basic work that we have to do. So art, music will be one thing for this, and now we are planning for this coming spring to have a big celebration in our school, to make the opening ceremony for this new school building and this Kalasatama school, and we will create our celebration party for all the children and parents. Hopefully, the COVID pandemic will be away then, and we can do this. And we have been postponing for a year now. So we will sing, we will play, we will dance, we will tell stories, we will put some history and bring it to this nowadays. And I have been starting to plan this now with some professional artists that can help us to get this spirit into our school. So I think this is a very big thing that we will be waiting for. And this is that it's not enough that we have this building. It's not enough we have these people. And it's not enough we have paper and books. We need more. We need culture, we need feelings, emotions, spirits. This is the glue that will put us together. And I think this is something that what we are going forward to and looking forward to at this moment. So maybe the music and all the art will be a good solution for many things in our school and for many problems. I want to believe in that. Thank you.